Okay, now I'm going to show you how to use the second web link. I'm going to go ahead and tap it. Okay, this one is, will show you the daylight hours for the 5 different cities. Up here in the right-hand corner is where you will enter the latitude for the city that you are collecting data on. So I'm going to enter the latitude for Santiago, which we said was 33 degrees south. So I'll put a 33 here. Oh, and notice when you look at the globe, the yellow line shows us the latitude, and we know that is 33 degrees north. We need to get it 33 degrees south. A little trick to get it south, you put a negative sign in front, of the 33. And when you hit enter, it will push the latitude down south. So you might make a little note of that. That will make a huge difference when you're collecting data. And then over here on the left-hand side, you'll see a curved line graph that shows us the daylight hours at different points of the year. And so basically we're going to drag this to the 4 dates that we are collecting data on. And we're going to go to the first one of June 21st. And that you can see is 9.8 hours of daylight, which sounds reasonable because that is their first day of winter in the southern hemisphere, so less amounts of daylight. So go ahead and pick up your pencil and write down 9.8 for June 21st for Santiago. Go ahead and drag this to our next date, September 22nd. It's kind of touchy here too. Okay, and you can see it's 12 hours of daylight. Go ahead and write that down as well. That sounds correct because that is an equinox date, which would have equal amounts of daylight and equal amounts of darkness. So 12 hours a day, 12 hours of dark. And then I'm going to drag it over to December 21st, which is their first day of summer, when the days get longer. And you can see that is 14.2 hours of daylight. Go ahead and write that down. And then I will drag this to March 21st. And that is their first day of fall because it's opposite of the northern hemisphere. And as expected, it's 12 hours of daylight because it is an equinox. You would do the same methods for the other 4 cities by entering the latitude, and just keep in mind to remember to put a negative for the southern hemisphere cities.